is metabolism, right? So how we improve the metabolism? With the digestion and hormonal balance, metabolism improves. So out of metabolism, we'll talk only little bit and we try to understand the insulin purpose. So insulin is the one which allows the cells to consume the sugar. Say if insulin is not there in your body or insulin resistance is there, from the food, we will be getting our energy. From the food, you will have sugars develop. And that sugar is very much required for the cell for the respiration. Like you can think of like this. Insulin is the key and your cells are the locked doors. And you need that key for the oxygen or the sugar levels to enter into your cell. So the key is insulin. In the blood, sugars are there from whatever we are eating, but they are not getting used by the cells because insulin is not there. Okay, why we will not have insulin? Chronic stress. You may ask, why? Chronic stress releases cortisols. So the cortisols will stop this consumption. So stress should not be there for our body to function properly. And then lack of physical movement. You might have noticed many times if you sit for hours for a long time, it is tough for you to get up and give the movement also. That is because of that. And then also excess abdominal fat. I'm not saying you are a fat. I'm saying abdominal fat. People who are lean also possible to have abdominal visceral organs fat. And then overeating or processed food. So you also know in Ayurveda, this overeating food is also called, or processed food is called ama or toxins. So how yoga is improving? With the muscular activity, because you are using it, even though insulin is less, the cells are taking the sugars. That is the advantage of having the muscular tone. And also, you are with the yoga, I have said many times, you are increasing the parasympathetic nervous system, which reduces the cortisol's levels caused by the stress in your body. So the gate is open for the insulin to enter the cell. And you have seen our practices mostly in the twists. In the twist, you are giving twist to your abdominal organs, the digestion. We are going to concentrate on digestion today, right? So digestion. So you are giving twist, and with the compression, you are doing good massage to your core muscles. That massages the organs which are helpful for digestion, like intestines, large intestine. It's not that much, but small intestine is the much in digestion, and the pancreas. So with this massage, if you keep on holding for a long time and all, those things will get better in that, and better digestion happens. And it's then pancreatic is the main thing, right? Pancreas are the one which releases the insulin, so it will work better. And mitochondria. So mitochondria efficiency increases. What is mitochondria? Okay, when you give food, okay, when you take food, glucose you are producing. When you breathe in, so with yoga, you are breathing in more. You're breathing in more means you are taking more oxygen. So glucose plus oxygen will get into ATP. So mitochondria prepares ATP. What is ATP? ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So for that, you need the energy, oxygen, phosphates, etc. If one phosphate is out, it becomes ADP, diphosphate, and the energy will be released. So that energy is very much required for each and every cell, like muscle contraction, nerve impulses, digestion, hormone production, cell repair, active, anything for the cell. Cell means from top to bottom, you know our body is composed of millions and thousands of, I don't know the count, cells. Okay, now I want to say in a funny way to remember, cell is your house. Okay, think that cell is your house and your mitochondria is your kitchen. And your ATP is the cooked food, the energy. And your glucose is your raw groceries. And oxygen is the fuel for the stove. If there is no gas and no raw material like groceries, like that is nothing but there is no oxygen and no food, then there is no cooking, no fuel means no cooking and no energy. This is how it works. So I just want to remember we discussed how important the insulin and how the stress hormones are causing our body to not to act. Okay, coming to our interesting part today, homework. Okay. You may be thinking, what is this homework like your childhood days? Okay. This is all for, I'll show you what you have to do. Maybe 5 minutes or else at least 3 minutes. Okay. If possible, do it twice or else one time is fine. So you go near your wall, enough distance, and take your hands like this into your front and go on without your legs are, maybe your ankles are moving, but your leg is still like this, and then touch. Same points you are trying to touch from both the directions. So you are keeping hands on the wall and coming back. Try to do 20 sets, okay, like this. And take 1 or 2 minutes break. Again, do 20 sets like this. Okay, like that, 3 sets. 3 times 20, 60 sets. How much ever? I think 20 will take 1 minute and take few seconds break and repeat. That is your homework for tomorrow. And I'll check with you after our class how many has done that homework. Okay, that is one homework. And another homework is on the mind. Okay, whenever you think, am I paying attention to my breathing? Usually we don't do. So, but just sometimes suddenly randomly think, oh, how am I breathing in? Am I breathing in from both the nostrils? Okay, like that. Bring your attention to your breath. That means that 1 second, that 1 minute or few seconds, you are cutting your loop of thoughts. I told you in the introductory class, what is stress? Small thing in a loop, that is stress. Very small thing, but constant speed. Speed, how much the loop is going on is the stress, not the intensity of it. Okay, so you will cut down. Bring your attention to your nostrils. Oh, I am breathing in like that. And tell me tomorrow how many times you have done that. That's it about that. That is 1 day homework, right? Physical and mental. And weekly homework. I'll come nearby and show you. This is excellent one for everybody with the migraine headaches, varicose veins problem, digestion, hypertension, diabetes, you call it, whatever in our body will be killed with that. Yoga Mudra. I am a big fan of Yoga Mudra. I am practicing from so many years. I utilize my time. So what we are going to discuss, okay. And one more thing, please inform all your neighbors, all your parents, everybody about this mudra. Everybody, irrespective whether they practice or not, awareness is very much required. Apanavayu Mudra. If suppose anybody have any heart issue or any heart attack feeling, lot of times we have seen that before reaching the hospital, they die. So if they put this mudra, Apanavayu Mudra, your life is guaranteed until they go to this. So you inform all your friends about this. How you do this? First, take your hands, fold your, say, again I'll tell you, this is Agni, this is Vayu, air element, and this is sky, and this is Prithvi, earth element, and this is water. So what you are doing, you are trying to bring down the air. So what it is doing, if you put thumb like this with the fire, you are bringing down the air. If you do this itself, if you have any pain in your body, anytime, it can be headache or any pain, just close your eyes and keep it for 1 minute. You see that that pain goes off. The toxins, the bad air which is locked in unnecessary places where air should not be,
all that will come out. This is Vayu Mudra. And we are going, this is Vayu Mudra. This is not the protector one. I'm just telling you. If you think gastric problem is there, acidity, you can do this also. But if you add another 2 fingers, the center finger and ring finger to it, still you are holding this position and you are keeping, this is called Apanavayu Mudra. This is the Sanjeevani Mudra, heart mudra. Inform your friends, inform your parents, and the other finger will be straight. And keep it on your thighs like this, and then sit. You can do it by opening your eyes while watching TV also. Suppose if you are climbing stairs, keep this mudra and climb. You see that you won't get that that breath respiration, that heaviness on the breath. That good it is. So this eliminates all unnecessary air locked and also improves the digestion, everything. So keep this mudra for at least 5 minutes. I know initially you cannot do it. Try to put at least few minutes, few seconds, and then release, do it. Keep on practicing this one until you can put 5 minutes. If you can do 30 minutes per day, ideal, it is good. 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes, or 10 minutes morning, 10 minutes afternoon, 10 minutes evening. But I am asking you to put in the entire day only 5 minutes, the entire week. Okay. Every week we will discuss about one of the mudra. This week, complete homework is on Apanavayu Mudra. I hope you already see that. You open, hold Vayu and put it with the fire and join the ring finger and middle finger to it. The small finger is still joining like this. This is Sanjeevani Mudra, which life guarantee. Okay. Inform your friends and also try to do this as much as time possible. Yeah, that's it. Any questions? You can unmute and ask. Correct. Stress will come down, anxiety will come down. Oh my God. If you see 2 pages, advantages are there for that one.